Test. Nice. You bought the cauldron things. So I assume you mean the, what was it? Liza the Fox Fairy and Satyr, right? And I believe there's a pretty good delay on this, so bear with me. Yeah, I think I. Oh, okay. I have Contraband as well. I haven't watched it yet. Have you seen that before? Side note: Fox Fairy's a better movie than Satyr, I think. I liked Seder more than I thought I would, but it's I don't know, it's a little looser when you're talking like plot and, you know, I don't know, it's not as fully fleshed out in certain respects, I guess. So definitely Fox Fairy's worth it. Seder's still pretty good. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, well, there's a lot of Fulci out there, and sometimes experiences with anything he's made can change over time pretty drastically, so that should be interesting. But I've never seen that one. I don't know how big of a Fulci fan I actually am. I like I like most of what I've seen, but I've never felt the impulse to go seek everything out. But I have quite a bit at this point, um, just from buying things randomly over time. I think I have some that I haven't even watched yet. You know, other than the standard obvious stuff. But I don't know how long I'm really gonna stream, but oh yeah, the delay on that set. Well, at least it's not canceled. I haven't ordered it, but I am. Yeah, they do seem to get caught up more than like Vinegar Syndrome, for instance. I don't know what that's all about. Sometimes I get more excited about what Severin's putting out, but or they do a better job selling it than Vinegar Syndrome does. I think their podcasts, if you listen to Severin's podcast, does a really good job selling whatever's coming. But yeah, their actual execution sometimes lacks here and there. I think it's gotten better. Hopefully it'll just get better. And their sets have gotten higher quality and, you know, over time, definitely. So they care about it. I don't know. They feel, you know, they feel Vinegar Syndrome's not exactly huge, but Severin definitely feels smaller. Yeah. But I haven't bought anything since, well, from Severin. Actually, right here. I think the last thing I got was, I did get this, the All Haunts Be Ours, which I liked a lot of this more than I thought I would. And I did sit and watch like everything. I just couldn't, I don't know. I think I made some kind of a video on it, but there was too much to go over. This thing's ridiculous. But I haven't really, actually, I haven't listened to the most recent Severin podcasts because if I do, I will end up buying probably whatever they're talking about. That's the problem I have with them. I don't know if that sounds familiar, but that podcast works on me way too well. I should have done a Severin hangout or a Blu-ray hangout since you showed up, but that's fine. Doesn't matter. I'm just testing the live streaming for hopefully one day when there's enough people that I'll get some people on here. But I appreciate you showing up, Troy. I think, right? You're Troy Anderson Vision was what your account was when you subbed almost a year ago. One of the first people. you seen this? I've never seen this. This looks like fun. This slipcover looks really nice. I don't think I've actually seen any Steckler. I should probably seek some of that out. See if I think I probably want that set, but I haven't. I did buy the Andy Milligan set, and I haven't actually finished all of that, but I've enjoyed it. If I can enjoy that, I probably can, enjoy just about anything. So, not that it's bad. It's just rough, All right, well, I think I'm back down to 1. Be right back. anybody out there? Probably not. I think there is not. Oh, somebody's here. Who's there? Who is there? Reveal yourself. I feel better behind these sometimes. Whoever's out there, type into chat, ask me a question, say something. Like the stream, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Although if you're here right now, you probably are subscribed to the channel. Maybe there's a way I can see. Oh, there's a third person. Hello. Hello, hello. Who is out there? No. There's probably a way to tell, but I don't know how. Here we go. No? I can't always tell. Well, anyone watching who wants to talk the Rippaverse or just movies or anything. Oh, it's you. Oh, hey. Okay, cool. That's one. No problem. I'm basically experimenting anyway, so. But there was another person besides you, unless you were in here twice. And actually, there might be another person right now. But I don't know how to tell because I haven't really done this live streaming very much. I'm trying to see how to figure it out. I'll eventually figure it out. My bitrate's high. Better than low. Yeah, I see you. I see me. So maybe that's just it right now. There was a third. I see where I can see participants. So did you, Anderson Vision, did you pick up the Milligan set in the past? Have you checked that out? Is that your thing? Is that too out there or too rough? Oh, well, you're going to hear that. That is, I mean, it's not true, but I'm not going to be able to convince anyone that that's not true. So it's Eric July and he does. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. The reason they say that is, at least to my knowledge, yeah, okay. I don't have the Adamson set. I missed out on that. I've thought about going and hunting for it, but the short version on the alt-right thing is the guy behind the Rippaverse, Eric July, is friendly with people who are labeled that. So I don't know. Some of them might even claim to be part of that. I don't know. I don't know them all that well. But because they are friendly, then, it gets associated. But if you actually go listen to Eric July himself, that's clearly not the case. But I don't think that's going to stop. So If that makes you uncomfortable, I get it, but I'm I'm I don't care, I guess. The alt-right doesn't really freak me out, I guess. But it's a silly criticism as well. It's to be expected, unfortunately. And I am doing a weird combination at this point of movie stuff and the Rippaverse in particular, which is going to be, one comic universe moving forward. So we'll see. See if these things ever make sense together. Probably not. But maybe. I don't know. I think if it works for me, it should be able to work for other people, I would imagine. Yeah, I did really like the Milligan set, and it was new to me, so I did enjoy going through that. Right, yeah. Well, then, yeah, you're just not watching that space. The reason I know about it is because I've been a fan of Eric July, um, which is totally unrelated to movies, but it was more of a music and a libertarian type thing, anarcho-capitalist type thing, which is why the connection to the alt-right thing gets called. I don't know. He basically just raised, well, he pre-sold because he made this indie comic that's coming out, but he actually, instead of crowdfunding it, he invested the money to make it in the first place and then pre-sold it. And he's like over $3 million in less than like 2 weeks at this point. So people are pretty upset about it. So they cry about it on social media, especially if they were trying to do something similar and he's not like with the program in terms of being, I don't know, caring about what someone's political views are or are not. Yeah. So they don't like that very much. Some of the ones that are crying. Yeah. But up to you if you check that out. I think it's going to be worthwhile, and it's interesting just because of how successful it's been. But it's also interesting that you've heard nothing else about it. So the reach only goes so far. Yeah, apparently. There's a trash bag fashion lover. Hello to you as well. That's an interesting name you have there. I don't know what trash bag fashion is, although I can imagine what it is. What is it? Why have you named yourself such? Ah, I see. Okay. Yeah, well, you'll probably will hear more about it, crying and otherwise. So it's not exactly a crowdfund since he isn't using the money to make the product because he's already got it. But yeah, same structure. The website structured that way. You can see how much money they made. Ever wear the first two words of my name is clothing? I don't know. I may have worn a trash bag before. Right. If I did, it was like a Halloween costume. And I may have, honestly. Okay. I mean, is it, do you see, how do you, oh boy, that's a difficult, is it sweaty? I feel like I'd sweat a lot if I was wearing a trash bag. I, it just seems like it would get really like slippery, you know. Is it a movement? How many people are into this? Well, you can probably graft a collar onto a trash bag, but yeah, the trash bag itself would be difficult to get like stiff enough. Yeah, it does sweat a little. I would imagine it would. Yeah. Okay. Well, it probably depends on the weather as well. I live I'm in the Florida Keys, and it's really hot here at the moment. And if I feel like I wore a trash bag outside, it would be, uh, well, it would just be indecent. Probably is what it would come down to. But I mean, I'm open to the idea theoretically. I could see them as like enhancing existing clothing or something, if that makes sense. Yeah. So trash bag, that makes me think of The Stand. Trash Can Man. I recently listened to that book and then watched both versions of both of the shows, the one from the '90s and the one that was more recent. Trash Can Man. Not quite the same. Not quite the same as trash bag fashion, but maybe I don't know. Maybe they could be. Maybe there's more to it than that. Mm-mm. Yeah. So trash bag, are you here for the Rippaverse conversation or a movie conversation, or you're just trying to spread your passion for trash bag fashion? Ooh, passion for trash bag fashion. There's something in that. Yeah, I got a passion for trash bag fashion. There's something there, trash bag. Maybe I think maybe you should run with it. I mean, you could start a YouTube channel. You probably have a YouTube channel. I haven't looked. Yeah, okay. It's like having a fever, and the only cure is more trash bags. I, you might have some trouble with the plastic aspect and the current sentiment towards plastic bags. You might struggle there a little bit. I mean, have you encountered any opposition of that kind, of that fashion, if you will? Because it seems like a possibility. I just thinking out loud. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think you should probably do some videos if you're trying to spread the passion on it because I mean visual aid it would certainly help me in trying to imagine. I mean, I could see how cool it would be. You could have like a cheesy low budget futuristic movie where everyone wears trash bags in the future and it could basically be like a late night infomercial and I don't know, you could sell this. You could have like a clothing free. I don't know. It's not clothing free, but some kind of like hyper recycling oriented society where trash bags are used for everything. Not just fashion. That's true. Yeah. Hey, Big O show. Yeah, man, go for it. I don't know. This is not my first stream ever, but it's the first one where anyone showed up to talk to me. So I'll take that. But yeah, you should. You have enough people. People would show up. I'll show up if you do. If I see the notification, I'll show up and harass you or something if you'd like, or whatever. Whatever you'd prefer, really. Oh, I recognize Raycor 8. I don't know if I should know how to pronounce that. Raycor sounds like Rancor, Star Wars. Yeah, well, you guys have my full attention because there's only a few of you in here. So it's easy just to stick to it. If there were a bunch of people in here, the quality of audience engagement would decrease dramatically, I would imagine. Maybe we should just enjoy this moment, before egos get out of control and chat starts scrolling like crazy. I don't know. All right, trash bag. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Take it easy. Who would have thought I'd meet trash bag today? That's unusual. So hey, Big O. Oh yeah, Rancor. I bet they do. Thank you for coming by as well. We are sort of way off the rails from talking the Rippaverse right now, though we talked about it a little bit, and we talked about some boutique Blu-ray stuff with Anderson Vision, and I think Raker 8, Maurice. That's a song. That's a copyright strike. You're trying to walk me into something there, aren't you? Woo woo. Some call me the gangsta of love. Yeah, Trashbag subscribed to the channel on his way out. That makes it worth it. That put the channel at 170 subscribers, I think. Unless I lost someone from doing this, which is entirely possible. Oh, yeah. Of the, what? Did you get cover A and B? I forget. You told me before, I think. Or what was it? A copy of Germany, man. Yeah, that's right. You're here from Germany. That's awesome. I'm in the Florida Keys, so I have been to Germany a couple times. It's been a while. It's been since 2004, I think. So that's quite a while ago now, but I have been there. You squeezed it in, what, off of like your final paycheck or something? Or you were waiting for some money? Cover C sign. Nice. Okay. Nice. Oh yeah, you're good on that one. I guess he didn't want to sign anymore. There was some kind of cutoff. Yeah, on the signing. That's right. He needed to save his hand for whatever or something. It's better not to imagine. Yeah, well, I'll probably come back at some point. I have German heritage. One side of my family's last name is Himmelberger. Another side of my family's last name is Schmidt. I have an adopted last name, which is more Dutch, of Portman, which is 2 O's. And yeah, and there's Polish blood in me. So I'm like Polish and German primarily, and just Eastern European in general or something, I think. So there's probably something, some kind of Viking or something going on in there too. I don't know, like I'm too old for this hair and it just keeps going. Oh, well, nice. I mean, I think if you're born there, it counts. But it's nice to have, some variety. I mean, I could say I'm half or mostly German, partially Polish, but I was just born in the United States. Similar, right? I don't know. But yeah, I've never been to Croatia or Serbia, so that's a whole other thing. Okay, well you've got me by a few years, but congratulations. That's quite the okay, full transparency. I'm 41, so not that far off. I will be 42, which is the answer to the question, in December. So, yeah. So I shouldn't complain to you at any rate, I suppose. Nice. Well, it depends. There's other factors other than numbers. But I could understand questioning the similarity, for sure. Right. Yeah. So I got, and talking Rippaverse here, since you're here, I got cover A and B, not signed, but I could probably find him and get him to sign them later if I really want to. And then I also picked up the art book. Well, hopefully, yeah. If I keep doing this, I'm getting yeah, like, well, I gained a subscriber. That's pretty worth it, I think. I'll take one at a time. But yeah, as more Rippaverse stuff comes out, and I'll do videos related to that, that definitely grows. So far, grows the channel more than the other stuff I'm doing on it. But I'm gonna keep doing the other stuff on it to some degree, and you know, I have to fill the gaps somehow. Oh yeah, hey, you do well. So, pardon me. So yes, but these in particular are hard to find. I think. I don't know how hard, because they came out of a loot crate, and I've had them for years. But actually, after I'm using Streamlabs OBS, because you can't. I don't know how many subscribers you need to live stream, but I don't have them. So, but if you use something else, you can stream as long as you're streaming through like OBS or Streamlabs. Or StreamYard is a really interesting program to check out. You can use StreamYard. It makes it easy for to bring other people in, so it becomes like a Zoom call. So like if you use that, like you could have me on your channel, or I could have you on mine. The way I'm doing this, I'm not set up to do that, but StreamYard I think makes it easy to do that. So that might be worth checking out. But yeah, as long as you use something else. You can still live stream even with low subscribers. Yeah, at least that's what I'm doing, and it seems to be working. Yeah, well, yeah. This is not this is a version of it's Streamlabs OBS, but regular OBS would work fine too. I think it's just a little trickier if you're trying to bring people on. I think, at least to me, it is. Oh well, whatever you got to do. I'm just kind of getting hooked on it, but it's been a process or a learning. I don't know. It's been a whole lot of learning and a whole lot of, do I really want to keep making videos? And so far I feel good putting a video out, even when no one or very few people watch it, but it's starting to get a little more interesting. So, Okay. Did some like slots like gambling. Okay, well I got distracted. There are you can get these glasses no problem on Amazon or whatever. And they have all kinds of varieties. I even have a couple others. So they're findable. It's just this particular color combination, sorry about that, of orange and black is harder to find because it was in a loot crate. So they're my default, but I bought a few backups. This being my favorite of them so far. And if I was smart, I would have an affiliate link to stick in your face right now, but I'll spare you that for now. Maybe next time I'll set that up. Slots. So gambling. Were you like into online? I mean, that's not online. I've watched people play online poker on streams with like multiple clients before. Hold on.
Hi, I need help getting on AGT. They don't start till 6.
Okay. Sorry about that. My mother had to move in with me, and she is technologically illiterate, so she has no idea what I'm doing right now. Yeah, well, days like today, I also from the analytics I have, it seems like the audience that has visited me so far is best around now or around 3 p.m. Eastern, and late and well to till about midnight or something like that. Yeah. So there's a window. But I don't want to stream too late, although yeah. I mean maybe she can dance for everybody. Nobody wants that. But she needs help finding something on the TV, I think. I knew that was going to happen, but I still wasn't ready for it to actually happen. All right, well, I appreciate you guys. I'm going to leave this stream up for a minute. I'm going to help her out, and I'll be right back. And I have a be right back kind of screen for you. If you're not here when I get back, that's totally cool. But thank you guys for coming. I'll be right back. If I don't catch you when I get back, I will catch you next time as well. So, be right back. I seem to have lost everybody. That's okay. Maybe not. Anyone still here? It looks like no. All right. Well, it's almost an hour of streaming, and we actually had some people on. So I guess I'll leave the stream up for historical purposes. And thank you if you're watching this later and you were here. Thank you for stopping by. If any of you are on YouTube and streaming or whatever, and I'm not subscribed to you, let me know. I'll come hang out.